Good morning and welcome to Friday Live and Mail Call. And of course, I'm Steve, and we are live from. Hey, man, what a change a few days make. For those that watched my op session video on Wednesday that I recorded on Sunday. It was 80 degrees out. The garage door was open, and it was just perfect weather. Today it's rainy, and I woke up and it was 37 degrees or 32. I don't know. It's cold and wet. What can I say? And but anyway. And of course, my right hand man is here with me today. Hey,
Good
John.
morning. Yeah, we're not quite as cold as you are. We're about 46, 48. Supposed to have a high of 51 today in sparkling eastern middle Tennessee.
Eastern Middle Tennessee. Okay. Uh,
I'm on
from
the east side of middle Tennessee.
from the Cumberland Plateau.
Yes, sir. Right
So
at the very edge of the Cumberland Plateau.
there you go. And glad that you could be with us today. You told me you're going hiking this afternoon. That Teresa wants to go find some more waterfalls.
Yes, she's going to make me healthy whether it kills me or not.
John's my right hand man, and my left hand man's here as well. Hey, Lynn,
Hola!
how you
Howdy,
doing?
howdy, howdy.
Good morning, Lynn.
Morning.
So, what do you guys got?
A nice 54 degrees at 8:30 in the morning. Overcast, drizzly. It's been this way for 2 days now.
Yeah. We're all that. It's that I-40. Was it latitude or longitude? Um, we've got typically similar weather except for humidities. John's got the wet humidity. I got the medium humidity, and Lynn, you're as dry as can be out there. So
They
part
are
of the,
not dry today.
not,
It's
it
damp.
is.
It's damp.
It is
It's not rain. It's just damp.
So all right, and let's go through our roll call this morning, and Tammy and Ray, mom and son trained rail fans, were first in this morning at 10:15, followed by Hot Dog Andy from across the pond. And Joe says he can pretend to be late so he can play his song. Well, Joe, we're not going to play the song, but we will play a song. All right. For those that didn't realize it, it is Joe's birthday this week.
It's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. It's your birthday. We're gonna have a good.
That's good.
I hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed that, Joe. So, Floyd has joined us right after, basically at the same time that Joe came in. And so Floyd is with us as well. Almar is with us. Al, you should be getting something in the mail today. And according to the tracking, I checked that this morning. It says it's due to deliver. So hopefully you get it today. And Kyle Stevens is with us this morning. Hey, Kyle. And Kyle says he's not buying any more locomotives for a while. And, that's a loaded statement in that define a little while. So,
Like in the next few minutes, or
well, he didn't say a little while. He said for a while. But again, the time is relative, right?
yes, it is.
So JD is with us. Good morning, Grandpa Rails. And I think that's about it. But nope. Brad, Willow Creek Industrial Spur has slid in along with Mystic John, or John number 7. And
Yeah, what number am I?
you're at 150 or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, I was thinking like 27 or 37, but
It's up there a bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I hear this about the Johns, reminds me, stepdaughter came by one day and a young man with her, politely introduced. And she goes, "This is another John." And I look at the guy and he looks at me and we both kind of, okay.
Al says he just got it. So while he's just got it, let me. Now the wheels themselves aren't the best, but you said you wanted the gears. So just so you know, Al, for the gear sets, all right, here's the gear set. All right. And whatever you do, all you want to do is pull it off. Okay. And just like that. And then you do that to the same on the other side. Make sure when you pull them apart that you don't do that, because you'll crack the gear. All right.
See, in this case, that handy dandy tool for pulling it apart would be the best because it spreads evenly.
You mean one of these?
No, sir. What Lynn was showing last week, I don't know where mine's at, but it's for taking wheels sets out of.
Yeah.
That works great for taking them out, but don't use it trying to put them in.
Yeah, but it's more for box cars, not
Well,
for.
these may work as well.
I think they'd still work, Lynn. Yeah. Well, that's the way to hold on to them. Yeah.
So anyway, just be careful with it, Al, that you don't crack them. You got 5. If you need more, let me know. I got, these are all extras. So.
Thank you, Andy. At least I'm not John Doe. Yes.
Al says he has.
Oh, there is Dave, DES Media Production. And I have a nickname for Dave. Dave is a very quiet guy, but he is a troublemaker. He's troublemaker number 2. All right. And he didn't even say anything and he got labeled that.
Is he just below Heath or just above Heath?
No, I'm troublemaker number 1.
Oh, okay.
On back on track 4 weeks ago, I don't remember. I was a guest. All right. And I was showing the layout, and I had this sitting up on the layout over here or something like that. All right. Now I'll show you that picture. All right. And you see that sitting there by the right-hand platform?
Yes.
Claude asked if that was a beer. All right. And I said, no, it's rosin, liquid flux. And he said, oh, well, that took us into a discussion about beers and bourbons and all this other kinds of stuff. And this one guy comes out of nowhere saying that he's reporting us to YouTube for a violation of the standards and blah, and on and on. I don't know, what the hell is this guy talking about? And he lists my name and he lists Dave, DES Media Productions. He didn't say anything about Claude, who started it. I'm just shaking my head saying, people need to grow up. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, Dave is troublemaker number 2.
Okay.
By the way, I was
I
told
get that now.
the doctor told me to cut back on coffee. So said drink more water. So I am drinking more water, but in my mind, I'm drinking coffee.
Ah, okay.
Just put your water in your coffee cup.
That's what
And
I just
Hi has joined us.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
And Ollie's with him.
did. Oh,
Is
yeah.
Ollie with them? I don't
He's-
have a picture.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That was Joe responding to hi, saying hello, hi, and Ollie. I misread that. I don't have my glasses on. I rarely have my glasses on.
Yep, no picture of Ollie today. Oh
Mm.
well. And so prior to the show, John and Lynn and I were talking about this area of my layout. Okay. And as you look down there past the end, you see all my screwdrivers and such. Well, that area is actually where the door to going to the house is at. And so we got to talking. I was thinking about putting a piece of backdrop across here. All right, and painting it blue. Well, John and Lynn said, well, why not use a mirror? Or Lynn, whoever. And I said, yeah, that's a good idea. Because I could make
Lynn
more
started
tracks.
that. Give credit where credit's due. That was Lynn.
Okay, Lynn. And
Yeah.
it would add more depth perception to the layout. And so I quickly got on Amazon and started looking for the right size acrylic mirror because I don't want it to be glass because, as I said, you walk through here to go into the house. And right back here is the button for the garage door opener. And sure as hell, if I had that glass, my wife break it and I'd have that mirror all over everywhere. All right. Whereas acrylic, I'm not too upset about that. Oh, thank you, Andy. I did put it back. Oh, you want it back on the layout? Yeah, that's the beer station. Uh-oh. All right, hang on.
Looks more like cooking oil.
Hang on, Snoopy. There we go. And hang on, everybody. Where's that? That ain't it. That ain't it.
I don't know. Steve's lost again.
No, I'm here, but is that it? No, Hi sent me a picture. There we go.
All right.
Ollie's hanging upside down. Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Look at Ollie.
There's Ollie. Hey, touch a good puppy.
That's probably a picture of him watching our video.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And responding to my my voice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's I can get rid of that.
I don't know. We'll have to ask Hi if he's taught Ollie English or just Dutch.
The
Ah,
dogs respond more to tone than actual words. And Hi says both languages, John.
he's
Very
bilingual.
good. Bilingual. That's good. Yes. Yeah, my daughter, who's over there in the Netherlands, has 3 puppies, and they're both bilingual. Just a second, I got to answer a phone. Let me turn my speaker.
Now he's gonna, once he's off the phone, he'll forget to turn his mic back on. You wait, watch.
Turn mine off.
You back?
I'm back. No, I didn't forget.
Kept waiting for your mouth to move and not be able to
Yeah,
hear you.
I did all that, and then the person didn't answer.
Gotta love those. The Spam-A-Lot calls. So anyway, I think that mirror idea, and for $10, that's how much the mirror costs. Supposed to be delivered tomorrow. For $10, hey, if it doesn't work out, I can put backdrop on, right? Paint
Yes.
wood.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm not putting another picture up. Oh, he does look cute though. Hang on.
Yeah, come on. This is only an hour-long show.
There he is.
Ah, okay.
See, I already had it set up. So when
He's a big boy. I think he's already bigger than my black dog here.
Boy, he's big. Ollie's so cute.
I think Hi's feeding him too much.
Yeah. All right.
Very good.
There we go.
So, and another thing we were discussing, Steve, when you're talking about your mirror, that you're going to slightly tip the top inward towards the track. So,
Yeah, we'll play with the angle.
yeah. And maybe think about, those plastic wedges that you can buy for shimming doors. That would be a good spacer for you.
Yep.
It may be a good angle there, too.
If I can find one, yeah. Anthony Dodge has joined us this morning. Good morning, Model Train Insider. You can be outsider to everybody else, but you're a Model Train Insider here.
Mm.
All right.
Yep.
He weighs almost 80 pounds, and it's all hair. Penny, my dog Penny, she's 70, just over 70 pounds. But she looks thin compared to Ollie.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't, her hair, Irish setter hair is not as
Wow.
fluffy, except on
Yeah.
the legs. So,
Yeah.
anyway. So do either of you have anything you want to share from this week?
Well, I've got some stuff on order, but it hasn't got here yet. So I'll discuss it next week.
All right. I have a few things. I do.
Did Lynn have anything?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I got this package, and I couldn't wait, and I had to open it because it had to get charged up. And what it is?
Hey, congrats to Hi. He's up to 7
Yes.
subs. I'm only at
Very good. Hi.
So what I got was another tablet.
Ah.
All right, and I already have Engine Driver loaded.
Uh-huh.
And what I like is having 2 tablets in my mobile operating station that I can move around.
Mm-hmm.
One has this on it. There we go. One has the switches
Mm-hmm.
where I can control the switches from the tablet. This one is where I can have my train listed.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the manifest view. There is also a conductor view. And what a conductor view is, it takes each segment of the manifest where you do it and then mark it and move to the next switching place. All right. So that the computer is updated as you go for each location.
Mm.
I've got a narco submarine bringing in my rolling stock. Huh. I'd have a hard time with that, Andy. You may want to look at a globe. Oklahoma's kind of landlocked.
A little
We do
bit.
have one navigable waterway, the Arkansas River. All right. But it's not deep enough for a submarine. Let alone not even a narco one. So anyway, that's what the second one is. And when I get into building the racetrack, the Retirement Railroad Racetrack Edition, or Shed Edition, I'll need like 7 or 8 of those. If anybody that follows Heath's, he's got tablets located around his little layout, and I'll have the same thing. One of the biggest reasons I went to computer control is so I didn't have wired control panels. I got enough spaghetti wiring the layout, let alone wiring in control panels to run switches and isolation switches for siding. So I wanted to do switch control. I wanted to do operations control instead of car cards. I want it all done electronically.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I want to know if I bought that secondhand. And yes, I did. That is a Amazon Fire version 8 tablet, and it was $17 plus tax. It was $18.03 or something like that, including shipping. Because I don't need, and I think it was 16 gigabyte. It was either 16 or 16 gigabyte, which is more than what I need. All right. It's on the low end of what's available, but it's way more than what I need. Because the only thing I'm going to use it for is to run Engine Driver. All right. So, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be playing games on it. I got the computer right here to do that, or anything else. Don't care about emails or any of that kind of stuff. Get all that on the phone or on my computer. So,
And Steve, on your layout, did you set up a separate Wi-Fi connection for it, or is it running through your house Wi-Fi?
I have both.
Both.
Okay. I have right now. It's running on through the house Wi-Fi. All right, through a PR4.
Okay.
I do have a Digitrax LNWI module that I put on. You remember my control box?
Yeah.
It's part of that.
Oh, okay.
That control box has a PR4 and the LNWI module, along with connections for DCC and so forth. Anyway, so I do have that module if I ever wanted to use that. It's real easy to hook up. But the control box is set up for if and when, well, not if, when I finally get around to doing my speed matching layout
Mhm.
that I've been talking about for a year now.
Yeah.
So,
And it's not done yet.
no, all I got to do is go get the wood for it. I got the track. I got all the electronics. All right. I got the track, got the wiring. All I need is to build it. I got the hinge. I got it all except the wood. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
too many projects, not enough time.
Yeah. I understand that completely.
So
Yes.
anyway, I was real excited about the tablet. 18 bucks. Hey, you can't beat that with a stick.
No.
No.
If I built a control board, I'd have more in switches. So anyway, and JMRI will let you put panels together for different sections of your layout. All right, as Heath shows on his. How many? If you watched Heath's last live stream, he had a bunch of them going, and that has been my plan forever. And John, you saw it back in Florida, all right, where I had, and then I had the auxiliary station,
Right.
and really that wasn't big enough or inconvenient to add any more. I probably could have put one over on the Chicago side.
Yeah.
All right, we had the one on the Aurora side, but
Right.
I could have added one to the Chicago side. But anyway, I've always had 2 tablets, but my wife confiscated one of the tablets because she wanted something to play her games on.
Yeah. I've got a little tablet that my daughter left me. I'm going to have to get it out and charge it up and put Engine Driver on it.
Oh yeah,
But of course, I only control my engines.
what
way.
kind of tablet is it?
Yeah, I have to look. I can't remember.
Was it an Android base or is it an iPhone?
It's an Android base.
Okay, then Engine Driver, yeah.
Yeah.
Because your iPads or iPhones go with Y throttle.
Yeah.
And it gets
Well,
confusing.
remember
because
I have it on my cell phone, which is Android base. So-
Y throttle gets confusing because there's Y throttle within JMRI, and that's nothing more than the connection between JMRI and a computer. And there's Y throttle that's a throttle, all right, on an iPhone. So you can get mixed up if one person's talking about one thing and the other person means the other and so forth. But anyway, here nor there. All right, so that was the major thing I got this week, but I got more. I had to go to next Wednesday's Workbench Wednesday will be trash, ash, and more. Okay, and it'll deal with making trash cans, ashtray cans, maybe some fire hydrants, a couple of phone booths, and so that's what that's about. So to make the ashtray cans, I needed a dowel rod. So I went and got a dowel rod over at Hobby Lobby. And while I was there, I was just walking around, seeing if there was anything else that I needed.
Yeah.
Of course, there always is, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I picked up some of these, the needle applicators,
Mm-hmm.
because God knows you can never have enough of these. So I picked up these. And then in the mail, I forgot what this is, and I haven't opened it yet.
Well, you open it. I was thinking about, I'm a diabetic. I use insulin needles all the time. I was thinking about using insulin needles as liquid glue applicators.
I don't know about insulin needles because they're really so fine. All right. And if you're using, even if you're using a real fine CA, I got a hunch they'd plug. Hey,
Well,
Michael Garvel.
I'm talking more about Plastistruct liquid weld in it, which is very thin.
Yeah, I'm guessing it would plug. But you can get larger gauge needles.
Yeah. Well, I get these free because they come through the VA and one use, so I got a whole bunch of them. And I was just, a lot of them I cut up for detail parts. They make great pipes, just the syringe part of it. I cut off the top and bottom and they make a pipe. So, I still utilize them, but had been thinking about trying it out as an applicator. One use applicator, throw it away.
I bought
one time
glass,
use.
I bought one of those glass tubes to use as an applicator. I'm just a motor. I didn't have the moto skills to do that right.
And I've watched those being used, and you're going to have to practice a lot before you can get a line like those guys do.
The bottles, I mean, these, that'll get you into almost anywhere you need to go. So, Michael McCarville has joined us. If I didn't say that already, hello, Mr. Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers. And as a matter of fact, do I have that loaded? I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Just for you, Michael.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. I just say it 'cause it's fun to say. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
I can't resist. I have too much fun with these things. Hey, Dwight. Dwight has joined us as well.
Morning, Dwight.
And anyway, here.
Anyway, sorry.
Before I get accused of being a Heath, and
We got a long
I
ways
now
to
know
go.
what they are. All right.
And remember, it's only an hour show, so you can't be a Heath.
No, I can't. I should have 100 on my layout. I should. There are 4 more sets of geared wheel sets. Okay. These will go into, and I've said this 100 times. I like to have a supply, an inventory, if you will, of commonly needed parts and wheels, geared wheel sets. I've got just gears as well.
KD couplers, I understand.
Oh yeah, I got KD couplers coming out the gazoo. Different, not just the 148s, but I have the long and shorts, the
Yes.
high set, low set, both in long and short. So anyway, and so that's what those were. And you can never have too many wheels.
That's true.
And man, a month ago, I ordered from Amazon 2 of these. All right. And I got both, but they came from 2 different places. All right. And that's probably why it took so long, because they probably waited till they could consolidate them. I don't know. But there's no way in hell it should have taken. These didn't come from China. All right. One came from, where did it come from? Missouri? Kansas City. One came from Kansas City. The other came from New Hampshire. All right. So, anyway, let's open her up.
Have you noticed that stuff from Amazon is taking longer and longer?
Depends on what it is. If
Yeah.
it's coming, if it's actually coming from Amazon, you still get it real quick. The problem is 60% or more of what you see on Amazon isn't being stocked by Amazon. They're
Yeah.
third parties. All right. And Amazon doesn't control the shipping on them. At least initially. They control the delivery once the product is delivered from the vendor to Amazon. But that time frame of getting shipped to Amazon and getting to your door, yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago when I first started, I kind of stayed away from Amazon. I already got sucked into eBay, but Amazon, and I would order something on a Friday night, and Sunday morning it would be on the porch. Sunday morning on the porch.
I get stuff on Sundays all the time from Amazon.
And now I order things, and I have one right now that it's been well over 30 days.
Yeah,
I noticed that I might get it today or tomorrow.
I guarantee you that's not Amazon. That's a third party vendor.
Yeah.
And Amazon gets a cut off of that. I don't know what the percentage is. Hey, Randall, welcome, buddy. And, but anyway, now the mirror I just ordered, all right, be here tomorrow. The first one I looked at that I said wasn't big enough, I could have had that today.
Yeah.
All right. The other one that we all thought would be the right size, that'll be here tomorrow. So, but that's coming directly from Amazon. That is warehoused in one of the Amazon facilities, probably here in Oklahoma City, but probably no farther away than Dallas. Okay, because that's where the regional location is. Okay, so what I ordered, the two things that I ordered off of Amazon is what's called a straw holder. And I don't know if you can see that picture there to the left, but it's two pieces. I ordered two of these. And what they're for is, I don't know, remember a few weeks back, I was doing my organizing and I said I was almost done, but I wasn't quite done. Well, the thing I wasn't done with yet was this. I needed something to hold all of, hang on. Nope. Let me move this just a tad. All right, I got all of this stuff. And just so you know what I'm talking about, I'll bring it over there. I got all of these rods and channels and all this stuff. And I need something not only just to put it in, like what I have here, but something that is divided up where I could organize it a little better. And these, the straw holder, so you put this one, like that. And then this one, which has a bottom, this one has a bottom to it. See? So you put it, and then it goes like that. Okay. And this one is a pass-through, so it can support it. And it'll go inside that first cabinet. Right here. And like that. And like that. Now, that's why I got two of them. There's another one like that on the other side that I can put it at.
That would be the last thing I would think of as a straw holder. In my mind, I think way back at restaurants, they would have a glass jar with a lid and the straws are in it, and you could tip it over and one straw would come out. That was a straw holder.
The way I found this thing was I was on Amazon and I was just looking through home or kitchen organizing, I think is what I ran the search for. And it came across straw holders, and just like the ones you're talking about, you know, that you get straws out of. And then all of a sudden, this one, you know, after about 4 pages, this one showed up, and I said, "That's perfect." So I got 2 of them. You know, one, like I said, one is from New England. The other
Now,
one,
that last thing looked like something that JD, Grandpa Rails, could make with his 3D printer.
absolutely.
Made that little compartment thing.
Organizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make one of these on a 3D printer. All right. But I don't have a 3D printer. I could have made one out of Jack coming. Hey, Jack. I could have made one out of styrene, but then again, I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. And
Yeah.
here's the other thing. It's got mounts where I
Uh-huh.
guess I didn't see anything else in that box. Nope, nothing else in the box. I imagine you can make some kind of thing where it actually pivoted.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. No? This one would. That one wouldn't. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what these things on the ends are. But anyway, I got 2 of those. Another project, just what I freaking need. All right. And
Need a cat?
no. No, my oldest daughter had a cat she got when she was in college. And after a year, her roommate said either cat goes or she goes. And pegboard mounts? This one might. No, I don't think so, Michael. I don't know. It won't fit in the pegboard, though. They're not the same size. Yeah, John, I could have made one out of styrene, but then again, I'm lazy. So I didn't want to do that.
Well,
And finally,
Steve, how much did you pay for them?
oh, I don't know. It was cheap.
Yeah, so would the cost of the styrene and the time be worth the cost of the straw holder that you just had shipped to you?
Well, I'll tell you here.
always the question.
How much did I pay? How much did I pay? Oh, hell. $2 and
Yeah, you got more styrene cost in that than you would.
it says order placed $4.46, but that was for 2. So
Yeah. I think you got the better deal there.
yeah. And I did get one other thing.
And there's
Jack is a man after my own heart. He also likes computerized control. Randall had a bit of a medical issue last week. High blood pressure. Ooh. That ain't good. Okay. I'm caught up. All right, so I did get one other thing. All right. I think everybody here watches Heath. And
Who?
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 I've got for those that watched my ops video, I got a box card from JD. All right. From his model railroad. And I know Jason makes box cars. Lynn, I think, don't you have a box car from Jason?
Right here?
Yep. And John has given me numerous C and EI rolling stock box cars, hopper, etc.
And some CB and Qs.
Did you give me a CB&Q?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. And so Heath has this deal that he wants to be able to interchange cars virtually, all right, with other railroads. And like Jason and I are planning on doing with the Wilson reefers. You know, I got the Wilson packing plant that goes on my layout. And then it goes down to Wilson Foods to become the swinging beef or hanging beef or dressed beef, whatever you want to call it. Comes from Chicago down to Arkansas and is turned into potted meats, canned meats at that plant. So we'll be able to do that interchange. But likewise with Heath, 40-foot boxcars. So he sent me at my request decals. Okay. For the Riverside transfer. And they arrived this week as well. And he told me it gave me enough to do 2 cars, which is good. And there we go. Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I have the decals to do 2 Riverside transfer 40-foot boxcars. And I will be float the decals. What? Oh, okay. So I'll be making 2 40-foot boxcars.
Now, how's that going to work, Steve? Because he's engaged in your HO. They shrink and get bigger.
That doesn't matter. As long as he has the same numbered boxcars,
Okay.
all right, it doesn't matter the scale. All right.
Okay.
I got it from you, Heath.
Ah, there's Heath.
Yeah. He's his ears must have been burning.
I was going to say, we got to stop talking about him now.
So anyway, I will, I've ordered the Tamiya paints. And I could say what the colors were if I could remember. Tamiya XF19 is the gray, and Tamiya XF70 is the dark green. So I've ordered those. Those are due to arrive sometime between the 14th and 19th of February. Of course, they're coming out of the East Coast too, because apparently the only place that has the Riverside Transfer colors is at the Riverside Transfer Railroad or thereabouts. Yeah, couldn't get it here in from Dallas or from Kansas City or Chicago. No, it's got to come from East Coast. Yeah, Andy's eyes are closing as he hears greetings, Bible says. I am quickly adapting. I can get up to halfway through it now. Back when I lived on the East Coast, it was at 8 o'clock, and as soon as I got there, I was asleep. Or not. We moved it to 9 o'clock, and there's no way. Now it's at 8 o'clock Central Time, so I can stay awake long enough for the first half. And before long, I'll be able to stay up for the whole thing because it is. And I do watch. First thing I do on Thursday morning is tune in and watch the second half. So, yeah, yeah. What do you think about this, Heath? Any old green will work. Let's get into that discussion again. See how well that goes. Oh,
yeah.
I forget who it is. Somebody out in Colorado. I think.
Steve, what was it, about a year ago or so? I was staying up really late for some reason, and all of a sudden you popped up, but you were just got up.
Yeah.
We were overlapping.
Yeah, it was you and Jason, weren't you?
I think so. Yeah, one of his marathon.
Yeah,
things.
it was like 2:00 in the morning East Coast time. All right, which would have been
11 or so here.
11:00 your time.
Yeah.
So, and all of a sudden I pop on and
I'm going, oh, you stayed up late. And you go, no, I just got up.
yeah. So, I'm better now. I can usually sleep till 5. Sometimes I'm up at 4, and rarely I'll get up at 2, unless my wife is snoring. I can say that because she's not home.
Oh, my wife got home, so I can't say anything back.
Yeah, let's make these cars bluish. That'll work, right?
Yeah.
So now I just have to find a couple of undecorated cars or other cars I don't want that I could go ahead and paint that I may have duplicates or something of. We'll see. I've got to put some shelving out in the current shed so that I can get all my cars out of the totes and see what I got. But we got a train show coming up in Stillwater next weekend.
Hmm.
Yes, not this weekend. I think it's next weekend.
I've got one other thing, and I forgot all about this.
What's that?
Cleaning out my former live in my house for free son. I found that he had a Wise camera, which my cameras inside here are all Wise systems. So I've been thinking about it. I may mount this inside my roundhouse where the tracks are dead and have it shooting out through the doorway so I can watch an engine turn around.
Yeah, that'd work.
Or maybe someplace else. But, they are Wi-Fi, so all I got to do is have the power go to it, and I can pick it up on my computer. So, I'll have to figure out exactly where I want to put that thing. But
He
they're
wants
not.
he wants to know if anybody can live in your house for free.
Well, I've got some dogs. Well, no, they cost me.
In case you didn't catch it, his son no longer lives there.
No, he had it too good for too long. Now he's paying for it.
Dad finally
Had the last straw.
Yeah, Dad put a stop to that. All right.
Yeah.
And and how old is your son?
Oh, he's 33 going on 12. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mystic, I thought that would be good to have in there too. I even thought about, I've got tons of unused bodies of trains. I was thinking about cutting it so it would fit around it, but still be able to see out, whether it's an F unit or I don't know. I even thought about, I've got quite a few steam engines that are non-working. I just got them for parts. So I thought about cutting the boiler section off and wrapping it around there, and you wouldn't see much of it because the black round circle could be made to look like the front of the boiler. So just some ideas about doing some things.
Well, I'm thinking about along the same lines, John, of in this view, all the way down at the end of the right-hand side on the far side of the canopy of the station, there's a camera,
Uh-huh.
I can
All
see
right.
it.
Yeah.
the little black one. And I was toying with the idea of building a structure back here
Mm-hmm.
that camera would look out of.
Yeah, that would hide it perfectly.
Just to hide that. So
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
that would work.
Yeah. But because, you know, if there's a drawback, like the big white camera sticks out like a sore thumb, there's no good way of hiding that damn thing. So,
Need something like this.
yeah,
Yeah, that would work.
exactly.
Lynn, send that to him. And he doesn't have to build anything.
Sure.
Well, no, this will work. This thing will work fine.
Yeah.
I've already got it. This is extra from a kit that I bashed. So it'd be easy to make.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that I'm gonna try that for that camera there. So
One of the other things I want to look at is the lighting systems I have for my passenger cars. Although I like the way it works and everything, they're too bright.
There was a request wanting to know what this is.
Oh yeah, hang on.
It's a train.
it's a steam engine.
That's a 240. I've never seen a 240.
It's
I've seen a 440 like that.
Virginia and
Truckee.
probably, it's hard to read even for me.
Is it
This
a
was
T?
in a box. This was in a box of donations to the club.
Yeah, it's a V&T RR and Virginia and Truckee. It's part of the set. Yeah, 240 is what it is, but I
But it
thought,
looked good with the cars.
yeah, I
Yeah.
thought they were 440s. If you look at the Golden Spike picture,
Yeah.
one of them is like that, and the other one has a straight stack because the straight stack was coal fired, and the big funnel stack is wood fired.
I've been to Promontory, the park. It's not the real Promontory, but it's there with the engines, and I've got videos of them backing one up and driving it around and blowing the horn, the whistle, and all that stuff.
Do they do that on a regular basis, or do they only do that for like the anniversary?
I think regular basis, because we were coming back from Montana. We go up to see the wife's son and all the grandkids, and we'd go different ways. We stopped in Ogden, Utah, and there was some other things out in the general area that we wanted to see. I mean, it is out in nowhere. It is in the middle of nowhere. And really nice display. And there's the engines. They got viewing stands. You can walk up, look inside. I can send you some videos if you want. And then they fired one of them up and backed it up, went way down. And this was like a weekday, Thursday, like that.
You know, the whole state of Utah is in the middle of nowhere, so
That's pretty much true.
Yeah.
John lives with his caregiver.
Yeah. Me too. Yes, me too.
Well, I do too, but she's not home. She's visiting her sister down in Texas for a week. So I am batching it.
Wife's away, the husband shall play, right?
I like JD's plan better.
Well, gentlemen, I've got to get off here, and
Yeah, we are right at 1 hour.
yep,
Hey,
I
I
got
wanna
a
thank
phone call.
everybody.
See ya.
Want to thank everybody for joining us here at the Retirement Railroad Friday Live and Mail Call. We got John, Lynn, and myself, Steve, and y'all have a great day. Bye now.
Bye.